how excited are you to get to now have your name and part of Stephen King's film adaptations now with the monkey?
I feel very lucky. This film isn't like anything else I've ever worked on or seen. Um, when I first read the script, I was sort of shocked by how a lot of the deaths were played off as like comedic. Um, and I felt like maybe something was wrong with how I was reading it. But when I first met Oz and he sort of talked about like his vision and stuff, um, it all made sense. It was really incredible because um, a lot of horror movies with like haunted toys, they sort of fall into this hole of like trying to be scary and sort of coming off as like a little bit, you know, um, weird. But this film doesn't take itself too seriously, and it uses that absurdism to sort of express like the randomness of death and how it's like inevitable and it's going to happen to everyone eventually. And I really found that to be unique. I was really drawn in by it.
So I feel like you got some of the best scenes, and you were very lucky in those scenes because you get to see the two characters, um, played by Theo. So, what was the experience in that, and getting to watch the transitions?
It was a really cool character to get to play because in a lot of the movie, a lot of the adults are sort of um, repressed and they don't really they don't address the situation for what it is. They're almost like exaggerated adults. And one thing I really liked about Chidi is that he points Hal out on his bullshit and his that repression that Hal has with his guilt. And he brings up the hard to talk about things with Hal, which I think sort of helps with furthering their relationship. Um, and I find that really cool.
Yes, I mean, there are always us being rebellious teens, well, me a long time ago, but I mean, a lot of kids will be able to relate and really would think, oh, maybe I should give my dad a break or my mom.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. For all you know, your dad is dealing with a killer monkey on the side.
How did it feel? Did you get to hold it? How did it feel? Like, I mean, knowing the whole story, the whole, you know, any chills, any frightened, maybe wanted to stay away from it?
You know, um, that's a really interesting question because um, when I first did my first horror movie, Mr. Hagen's Phone, I was expecting like this horrifying experience on set and like having to calm myself down because I'm a bit of a fraidy cat. I scare really easily. Um, but it's actually quite the opposite. Though there are a couple of times like when I first saw the monkey prop, that was a moment for me for sure. Those eyes are pretty very deep. They go like halfway through its head. But yeah, when you're on film, when you're on set filming, you're not really confronted with the horror element as much, and it makes it that much harder to like put yourself in that. But Oz was really great with helping us with that, and he sort of let us um, expand our own characters and be our own creatively.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations with this film.
Thank you so much, Nancy. All right.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.